All right, so let's move on to shift number 3, the secret weapon, making your mind matter and accessing your subconscious mind. So we throw these words out there, conscious mind, subconscious mind, but let's take a little bit of a look at what they actually mean so that we can have a deeper conversation. We can only have a deeper conversation about these words when you have a true understanding of what they mean. So take a look at that iceberg there. We all know that around 10% of the iceberg sticks out of the water. It's easily accessible, right? And the rest of it, that is most of it, is really huge, really important, but difficult to access. So in the conscious mind, that is where we have willpower. That is where we analyze things and ask questions. It's where logic and reasoning takes place. And the conscious mind oftentimes is battling your subconscious mind. And that's why I say there, it easily loses to the subconscious mind, because the subconscious mind has way more muscle, you could say. It's very strong, very powerful, and controlling most of what we do, what we say, what we think, our emotions. So much of who we are is actually taking place on the subconscious level that has been programmed into us. And conscious mind is also where rational thought takes place. All right, what is the subconscious mind? The subconscious mind is where all of your beliefs and values are, all of your emotions, fears, habits, imagination, memories, addictions, intuition, attitude, mindset, judgment, trauma, self-image. The subconscious mind is very strong and very powerful, and it resists change from the conscious mind. It resists change from the conscious mind. So your conscious mind is doing everything it can to be porn-free. It logically and rationally fully knows and understands and comprehends all of the reasons why pornography is so damaging to you in every way. But your subconscious mind, it doesn't know that. Your subconscious mind just knows how captivating pornography is. It knows that it makes you feel good in the moment. And so it has been tricked. Your subconscious mind has been tricked into thinking that it is the best thing in your life. And it's not really the fault of your subconscious mind. It doesn't know any better. It just knows, hey, it makes the chemicals in my brain feel amazing. And that's all it knows. So naturally, it's going to keep gravitating towards pornography. And this is where resistance to change happens. Every single time someone tries to change their habits, their behaviors, their emotions, whatever it is, the reason why there's resistance is because it is in opposition to the conscious mind. The conscious mind and the subconscious mind are fighting each other. It's like the conscious mind is like a 10-pound dog, and the subconscious mind is like a 90-pound dog, and you throw them into the ring for a fight. Who's going to win? The big one's going to win every time. So, what's the key? The key is to get them to be on the same team. You want them to be on the same team so that they are no longer fighting each other. That is when resistance to change no longer exists. The more you get them to be on the same team, the less resistance you have. And that's what you need. Because at that point, you will no longer have to rely on willpower. So the subconscious mind is where all human behavior and habit change occurs. It's the opposite of using willpower. Okay, think of it like this. If you're just using willpower, it's like putting a plate of fresh-baked cookies in front of a 5-year-old in a room and then leaving the room and saying, okay, don't eat those, but they're freshly baked and they smell so good and they're still warm. And what's going to happen when you leave that room? That 5-year-old is totally going to eat the shit out of those cookies, right? Yeah, I mean, come on. That's basically what's happening with your subconscious mind and pornography. Your subconscious mind is the 5-year-old. The pornography is that fresh baked plate of cookies. And this is why we need to have the subconscious and the conscious mind be on the same team. Okay, the old way leads to failure. What are some examples of the old way? Talk therapy, porn blockers, using just cold showers, trading smartphone for flip phone, removing internet from your home, joining social media groups that don't actually have any real solutions, self-help books, watching endless YouTube videos, just doing push-ups, or even worse, sheer willpower, right? Your willpower is like that little 10-pound dog. And that's not because of any fault of your own. That's because you're a human being. All right, so using all of those strategies, it leads to failure and relapse, leading to no motivation to keep on trying. That's not what you need. It's not what you want. The new and effective way, simple, just access your deep subconscious mind. And that's where all of your cravings and urges are taking place. So we need to have your subconscious mind work for you, not against you, because right now it is working strongly against you. Your subconscious mind believes it needs pornography for survival. So when you don't give it what it thinks it needs, it will give you hell. It will give you hell until you give it what it thinks it needs. And that cycle will never stop until you train your subconscious mind to no longer be tricked into believing that it needs pornography. Does this make sense? Okay, so yeah, your conscious mind, a little bit of iceberg above the water, it knows it wants to be porn-free. There's no question there about that. It knows all of the facts and the logics and the reasons, and there's no question. It knows. But, it's the little 10-pound dog trying to fight the 90-pound monster. So, yeah, when the two minds are in disagreement, it creates an incredibly strong resistance. The large dog will win every time until it is on the same team as the little dog. And this is true for any type of behavior change. Okay, so you might be asking yourself, like, well, how the heck do I do that? That sounds like something I want, but I don't know how to do. There are simple, effective techniques that you can implement to access your amazing and powerful subconscious mind. Does all this make sense? Is it making sense to you? Okay, so with this new way, it's really quite simple. Access your subconscious mind, upload your new habits, beliefs, behaviors, and emotions. And in this case, all of those things around the pornography addiction. After the upload has taken place, your subconscious mind will be friends with the conscious mind. And that is the moment you feel the resistance to change melt away. So let's have a quick recap here. Shift number 1, you have not tried everything. You've simply tried the wrong things, aka willpower. Shift number 2, take a break from your mistake, a permanent one. And shift number 3, access your subconscious with intention and with new instructions on the way that it views pornography. Simple, right? All right, let's move on to shift number 4, tame your shame.